So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He's in a great position here, and that is masterful defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nancy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. And it's Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri. Out towards the flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Nancy are behind here despite their domination of possession. Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. Quickly taken. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well played and well cleared.
Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... It's a quick one. Looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's had a shot!
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he was quick to react. And it's Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Seedorf. Knocks it out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Silvestre. Seedorf. Cruyff. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. No, again there's no way through. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Shoots! Oh, good finish. Nancy back on level terms. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff. Silvestre is always looking to play quality. A header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's been shifted off it.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Roberto Carlos. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then.
Nancy are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
Messi! Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's gone looking for safety. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide. And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. And that's going wide left. And it's made its way to him. And it's Vieira. Now there's a... And he shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar! Messi! Oh, what has happened here? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bullish header! And that's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. And he's running through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. He's having a pop. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. And it's Seedorf. Rodri cuts it out. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Mbappe! Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
What about
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running.
Terrific effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress. Real chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will... Shapes to shoot! Cruyff. Rodri. So, what can they make of this? Rijkaard does well to get it back. Adams. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Nancy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. Kaka. And here's Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Decent hit from there. Albert Ferrer. That's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries one from range. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some. A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
Kaka! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mohamed Salah. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Cruyff. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're urging him to shoot. Threads one in. There's the shot! And it's there! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Varane concedes a free kick for that. No second thought, a straight red card. Nancy are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Changement pour Nancy. Le numéro 15.
Nancy can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 14.
Nancy making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Del Piero. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's been hooked away. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Nancy heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now he's off and running. Caught offside that time. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Time and again they are repelled. And it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Nancy, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So let's get the ball rolling. Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Kaka tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears. Shoots! And he should have made it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to get it clear. Consadole, Sapporo are looking to go forward now. And it's Nedved. Cruyff. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Kaka. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, this looks sharp. Del Piero. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
It's Salah! Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sapporo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Mbappe! And he hits the net. It's all becoming so easy. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Nancy, palpably stronger, better, superior. Consadole, Sapporo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mbappe. Del Piero. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Nedved. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pedri.
That's going in strongly.
Nedved. It's Nedved! Loose ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing. Del Piero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's got away from him. Del Piero. Here's Del Piero! That's going to go a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Well, that has not gone well. It's a threatening ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nancy, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Passes short and sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception, well timed. Spread to the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's picked his way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Mbappe! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Kaka. Mbappe! Oh, well played. Nancy are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Vieira tries to pass it through. Has crossed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Hullet. And he's running through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Bonucci cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Messi, looking to play him in. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Rodri. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Rooney. That ball looks a good one. Cruyff. And Silvestre. And that's been intercepted. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Backward it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, this is a great position. Cruyff. Great vision. And this is Rooney. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Rooney! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing decent chance!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That is lovely. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre. It's a good run he's making out on the left. De Gea claims it without any fuss. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a really well-measured ball. It's a goal kick. Referee's given a throw. He has found the way through. He's through here. Oh, super. Mbappe! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Messi. And this is Rooney. Shot could... And the shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Searching pass he's played there. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get it through? Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! Nicely aimed pass. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Camavinga.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous demandons de bien vouloir rester assis pendant le match. Merci de votre compréhension.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally...
Ibrahimovic! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And De Bruyne! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Bruyne. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kaka. Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. And here's Cruyff. It's a promising position. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Bruyne powering forward here. Nancy leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a threatening ball. Ibrahimovic! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nancy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rodri. Backward it goes. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified. Takes a shot! Yes! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the graceful arms of the keeper. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the counter is on. And it's Rodri. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît, chers spectateurs. Nous vous rappelons de bien
Chile.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is lovely. He has a look up. And that's been intercepted.
He read that
It's Ibrahimovic! Goal, Nancy! And Nancy are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Rodri. Stood up well to him there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Nancy very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Great ball and he's in. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's chosen to go back. Silvestre. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? That is really good tenacity. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball.
Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! So much time and space here. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing nice and neat. Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. He has a look up. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cruyff. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's got away. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff finding himself in space. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Drogba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Marcelo. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nancy, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Mbappe. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good strength. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Donadoni goes short. Nancy have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. And it's played in here. Out towards the flank. Zanetti. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, sweet feet. He's on it, can he get away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Inter Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Donadoni plays it short. Brilliantly cut out. Nancy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Cruyff. And Cruyff! And the ball's come loose here. Nice interception, well timed. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Nancy currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thuram deals with that comfortably. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. He's not got that quite right.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. Nancy still this single goal behind. Robson does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Drogba.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Your impression so far, Jim?
Nancy are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Drogba. Played up towards the front line.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Nancy ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Donadoni. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's all... Hazard! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has left him in a heap. Ronaldinho played with finesse. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Shifted upfield. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marcelo. And he's managed to get free. Marcelo. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They're up to 5 corners now.
Le numéro 10, le numéro 11, le numéro 22, Kaká.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Gives it back. And there's a searching pass.
Le numéro 21, le numéro 24.
And he shoots! And yes, it...